Hi, I'm Kris Packer, and I'm a proud LGBTQ leader. I started my journey as as a lesbian administrator, and through the process of my years in administration, I transitioned. Um, I guess over the last three years while being in my leadership role. So while I was at a school, I went through the process of transitioning from female to male. And so my journey kind of started out as people learning to adjust to me in a lesbian relationship, family, and learning to kind of interact with me and my family in that relationship as parents and students and colleagues. And then I guess I threw the additional extra bonus of saying, oh, by the way, I'm trans and I'm going to do this while in my role as a principal. And so it's been a very interesting process. I've actually been very pleased with the reactions of my fellow colleagues and the community that I have worked with and served. They've been surprisingly understanding and very helpful. Because it's not an easy thing, I think, as an adult in a profession, especially in education, to go through a change like that and have people understand and be okay with what you're doing and not worry about if you're going to lose your job or if people will not want to engage or socialize with you because of who you are. And it's been really great. And I think obviously having someone like me that has kind of been through a couple things while being in that public eye of education, I think it's such a benefit to have people in the schools that kids can relate to. They can see that you're someone that will understand maybe things they're going through. And same with the parents. I think you become, hopefully, your school and school district view you as more of an advocate or a resource rather than someone that they want to try to hide or not promote. So I've been lucky enough to speak to a lot of counselor groups, a lot of student groups, surprisingly, and just to hear kind of my story and make kind of put a face to the transgender community. It's been really helpful. I believe the biggest challenge that I have faced is kind of my own insecurities in a way. Being worried about what how I would be viewed, how I would be treated. I can't say that everything's been perfect and there hasn't been things that you feel a little marginalized or discriminated against. Is it's not a perfect situation, but it's actually been better than I've thought in my head. And so I think having getting over my own insecurities and being confident that I'm the same person regardless of what I look like on the outside or who I'm married to or things like that. I mean, that doesn't define who I am as a professional and as a leader. I think sometimes you bring more to the table when you have people with differences surrounding you. as I've worked with different teams and different individuals, I think, what, many people start to realize is that having people that are different and come from different backgrounds and have different outlooks on things, that's a good thing. You know, Even prior to going into administration, I was an art teacher, and so you really thrive on those experiences and those differences to really really do well in the creative community. And so I think having those outlooks and things have really benefited the teams that I've been on. And so I think I need to understand that and have the confidence that what I bring to the table really does matter and can make a difference in people's lives. Similar to when I first was realizing, who I was as an individual, at that time, you feel really lost because you don't see people that are similar to you. I think that was the hardest part of growing up, is I never could picture or had examples or could talk to anyone about who I was, how I felt, why I was maybe different than, everyone else, that was around me. And so there's a big benefit of having a group of people that you can talk to about things that other people maybe can't relate to, and to have that understanding that there's others that feel the same way you do, and you're not alone. I mean, that's, I think, part of the hard part of being in the LGBT community, is you feel very alone at times, that many people don't understand or don't want to understand, or even have adverse reactions, to things. And so to have a group of people that can relate, and you can exchange ideas and information and just life experiences. I've been able to reach out to another trans administrator, and just listening to their experiences and how they've navigated. I mean, it just really puts you at ease and gives you the confidence that you're not alone. There's others out there, with the same situations, the same maybe some challenges of navigating, the educational world, and it really helps. So I've really benefited from this network.